The House of Representatives have passed a resolution of disapproval on the national emergency declaration that President Trump issued February 15th, sending the measure to the Senate where its fate remains unclear. Tuesday's vote largely split the House along party lines by a 245 to 182 margin. 13 Republican representatives crossed the aisle to vote yea for the bill, while 3 Democrats and 2 Republicans did not vote. In a press conference held before the vote, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said the fight over the national emergency was a constitutional issue.
But this isn't about the border. This is about the Constitution of the United States. This is not about politics. It's not about partisanship. It's about patriotism.
The measure, if passed in the Senate, would terminate Trump's executive order, which invoked national emergency powers to acquire funding for border security. The order has sharply divided Congress, triggering a debate over the appropriate use of executive powers. In the hour of debate before the vote, Texas Congressman Joaquin Castro made the case for his bill.
This is the most consequential vote we will take in a generation on the balance of powers between the legislative and the executive branches of government. Whether we will respect the separation of powers enshrined in our Constitution, stand up for Congress and for this country and for the Constitution, or whether we will stand down in favor of the president.
Republicans defended Trump's decision. Representative Mark Meadows argued that the Democrats were disingenuous in their defense of the Constitution.
Mr. Speaker, I just find it just unbelievable that here today that we have got these newfound constitutionalists across the aisle wanting to rein in the president's authority. This is about defeating President Trump. I encourage a no vote on this resolution, and I thank the gentleman for yielding.
The resolution passed easily in the House, but its fate in the Senate is harder to predict. Democrats need 4 senators to defect if they hope to pass a rejection of the national emergency. GOP Senators Susan Collins of Maine, Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, and Tom Tillis of North Carolina have all said that they will likely support the resolution of disapproval. In an op-ed for the Washington Post, Tom Tillis wrote, "As a U.S. Senator, I cannot justify providing the executive with more ways to bypass Congress. As a conservative, I cannot endorse a precedent that I know future left-wing presidents will exploit to advance radical policies that will erode economic and individual freedoms." While it remains unclear if Democrats will be able to pick up one more vote, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has not spent his political capital ensuring all Republicans vote nay, focusing instead on securing the 34 votes needed to sustain a veto from the White House. He is not sure what to expect in the final vote.
I personally couldn't handicap the outcome at this point, but we will certainly be voting on it.
From Radio America, I'm Christian Whittle.